So this actually is in a nicely woody mulched area. This hole's probably going to be really easy to dig. But we're just going to dig about an 18-inch wide hole here, and we'll see when we're digging how deep the woody mulch actually is. But this is going to be a great place to plant a tree. Wow, this is cool. So what David did here is he put 8 inches of woody mulch all around here. What I want to show you is this is what the soil, what happens to the woody mulch. It starts breaking down into soil. All that white stuff in here, this is the mycorrhiza. This is the good stuff. That's what we're after in our garden. And this is what happens. This is what happens to it over time. That's what the soil looks like between the dirt underneath and the woody mulch on top. And it's just wonderful. Oh yeah. So this is really cool. I've been digging some more. I just stuck the shovel down in. This is the woody mulch. This is what it looks like in between, right here, like that. And here we've got, this is between the woody mulch and the dirt. That's the interface. That's what we're getting when we put down woody mulch. So lots and lots and lots and lots of woody mulch around our trees. We've got to make that happen. So we've got our hole dug. It's about 18 inches wide. You see the basin around the tree, so we can fill it with woody mulch, although this whole space is woody mulch. So yeah, we're done today, and we'll get planting, and I'll show you that when we do it. Hey, we're back at my buddy David's house. We've got our trees right here. We're getting them ready to plant, but I want to talk to you about what to put in the hole. So likely what you have is dirt. This is basically what we have here in the Phoenix metropolitan area. Good luck trying to grow anything in it. But what we're going to do is we're going to add some things. So the first thing I want you to do is once you dig your hole, we'll show you the hole here in a minute. Once you dig your hole, you're going to put in 40% of your native soil, and you're going to put 60% of the Farmer Greg's planting mix in the hole. And this is a nice mixture of cocoa peat, composted pine bark, compost, and perlite that lightens it up and adds life in the soil. It gives us the ability to add life in the soil. Then the next thing you're going to put in the wheelbarrow before we get planting is mycorrhiza. That's what this is. And we have it available on the lot when you pick up your trees. We have all of this available. The mycorrhiza fungi is a bunch of fungi that you put in the hole that brings life to the hole. So if you have mushrooms growing in your yard, that's a good thing. All right, so mycorrhiza fungal. The next thing we're going to put in the bag, the next thing we're going to put in the wheelbarrow is worm castings. Worm castings, we just call them gardener's gold. And then the final thing we're going to add is the azomite. Azomite, this is micronutrients for your tree. So we sell this on the lot. We sell this as our 5-tree bundle. What we're going to use today is our single tree kit that we make up. So if you're only buying 1 tree, we got you covered. If you're buying multiple trees, like 5 or 10, we got you covered. If you want to buy 100 trees, we can get you covered there too. All right, here we are. We got a wheelbarrow. This is the native soil from out of the hole. We have got our single tree planting kit. This bag has worm castings and azomite in it. I'm just going to dump it in the wheelbarrow. This little bag here has your mycorrhiza in it. You just want to open this up, dump it in the wheelbarrow, and then the Farmer Greg's planting mix. So we're going to dump some of that in the wheelbarrow. And then what we want to do is we want to mix it really good. We'll mix it with the native soil. We'll mix up the worm castings, the mycorrhiza, all that stuff. Mix it up all together. All right, we're going to plant the tree next. All right, cool. So here we are. This is the hole that we dug the other day. I'm going to show you another epic hole here in a minute. But you'll notice we have lots of wood chips around still. We're going to push those back. We've got our soil mixed, Come and check this out. Say hi to David.
Hi.
This is the hole that he dug. Rocking it, dude. Come and check this out. One of the things I want to show you, this is a nice size hole here. And what we've done is we've loosened up the dirt around the soil so the roots can get in. The other thing I need to show you, come close here. I want you to notice how these sides on here, we've kind of clicked them in with the shovel. They can't be smooth. If they're smooth, the roots will get root bound right in this hole. So what you want to do is you want to take your shovel and just put some divots with the shovel in the side of the hole. Like that. Cool. Let's go ahead and plant a tree, okay? We'll get the tree planted. Let me grab the tree. So this hole's gonna get the Anna apple. And you'll notice that we have plenty of room for the roots. And if we put it in there, you'll notice that that's way low in the hole. That's a problem. We're gonna talk about that here in a minute. So let me grab the wheelbarrow. We'll start putting dirt in the hole. And I'm gonna start with dumping some in the hole so we have a mound in the middle. Oh, come back here. And this is the mixed up. This is 40% native soil. You can see some of that at the top. It's our Farmer Greg's planting mix, and then it has our planting kit in it. So we'll start by doing that. This is gonna inform us how deep to plant this thing. All right. That's getting better, but we have to go a little bit more. This was a really big hole. Hey David, would you grab me that bag of soil there? Awesome, thanks. We're just gonna use the extra Farmer Greg's planting mix in here because we're gonna need it for this hole. All right. And a shovel, maybe. Okay. All right. Excellent. All right. So now we've got the soil in the hole. It should be pretty close to the right depth. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So one of the things I want you to notice is that this is sitting up higher than the surrounding area. You always want to push it up a little higher if you can. So here, go ahead and shovel the rest of that dirt in here. Okay, we've got it planted. Now come and take a look at this. What I want you to take notice of is how high above the grade this graft point is. See this? Here's our grade right here. This is the height of the graft point. So when we bring the woody mulch in, the woody mulch will live here and the graft point will still be above soil, which is really, really important. This is an Anna apple. It's one of the apples that does really well here in the valley. So, all right, one more step. And basically what we're gonna do next is we're gonna bring in the woody mulch, fill in the space, and we'll be done. All right, here's the other hole that we dug the other day. And David's gonna bring in the soil. Gonna dump it in. You have to move it back a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, what I want you to also see, again, we've planted it higher on a mound like this. Notice the mound here. We've compressed the soil underneath it a little bit, so as it settles, it's not going to settle as much. And we're ready to bring in, why don't we just grab the rakes, let's bring in the woody mulch, get this thing done, and then we're going to have to water. Then we'll water. Awesome. The cool thing about this place is how much woody mulch you have inside on property.
Everywhere, all over the yard.
All right. There we go. And then you're gonna then you're gonna stick a hose on it and deep water it really well. Now we're gonna step behind you, Mars, right over here, and we're gonna rake this one out. Wow, they did an amazing job of digging this hole.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I love all these wood chips. Yay. All right, notice,
Drop.com.
notice, we're still above grade here with the wood chips. We have our mound, we have our dirt mound, and we're bringing in our wood chips to the edge of the wood mound. Cool. There you go. That's how you do it. You can come out down and see us every January at the Urban Farm Pop-Up Nursery. Go to urbanfarm.org to check out our open dates, and that's how you do it.